Hey everybody.
Hey Doc.
How are things? Good to see you all.
Stupid group.
Oh,
Well, thanks for being on time.
no problem.
That's very respectful of the group. So we had a pretty intense session last time. And we talked about stressors. And so I wanted to start off with Whitney today and see...
Could you put the magazine down? Jesus.
You know what? Neither one of you are the facilitator, so I don't have to listen to either
Fucking
one of
rude.
you. You
right,
know
so
what?
I think it would be best for the whole group if we all just try to
diva.
focus. And you are totally a diva.
Thank you.
I want to acknowledge that and support you in that. And I really want to find out what happened within this past week in regard to triggers or stresses, because I'm sure you must have had some.
Hold up, Doc.
So can you
It's
tell
2
me?
o'clock
I
in the
had a
afternoon.
lot.
Why are you wearing sunglasses?
Because I
Keep
am
'em
a
off.
diva.
Fucking rude.
And I like to look beautiful at all times. You know what, Amy?
Are you sure you weren't using before the group?
Of course I wasn't using, okay?
So Whitney-
I don't use crack.
Whitney,
Crack is whack. I've
Would you
told
be
guys
willing to
that
take your
already.
glasses
They
off
tried to
during the
make me go to
session so
rehab.
we can all
I
feel
said
comfortable?
no.
Okay, sure. I'll take my glasses
Thank
off.
you.
Make sure you tell the judge
I
I
will,
was very
in my notes.
cooperative, okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Fucking
So, do you feel like sharing right now, or should we start with Heath about the
You
stressors
can start
and
with
triggers?
him.
Okay.
Whatever his name is.
Okay. What are we talking about?
We're going to check in about if there's any stressors or triggers that happened this week that might have put you in harm's way with your triggers with using and whatnot. And
Okay. So.
hold on just a second. Whitney?
Clive. Hold on a second, Clive.
So,
You're so fucking rude.
Whitney, I'm going to have to ask you to turn the phone off.
Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Clive,
you're gonna-
I'll call
we
you
need you to
back
turn the
after
phone
this
off.
stupid group is over with, okay? Alright, bye. Love you.
Okay. So I think it's really important for us to remember some of the ground rules, and I'll keep redirecting us to that when we need to look at definitely respect
Okay.
and no phones.
I think the 6th rule should say not playing with your nose, because Amy has been over here doing that the entire group.
The big
okay?
thing here
So
is that
we need
these
to
are the
put that
rules that
on
we
that.
all
man.
agreed to, right?
They try
And
to make
actually,
me
I
go
think,
to rehab. I said no.
And
Yeah, but you're not in rehab, so that's good.
always loving you.
Fucking bad.
Uh-huh. Right, so let's
She
go
thinks
ahead.
she can sing better than me. Oh my god.
We're going to start with Heath checking in.
So fucking
Okay, and we're going to we're going to be respectful, not going to check on our
'cause I have
phones.
10
Might actually do
Grammy Awards. How many
distracting
awards do you
movements.
have, Amy?
Yeah, you can just focus
Amy
on me.
Winehouse. You look
And-
like you look like a Winehouse. That's what you look like.
I'm just
Whitney,
gonna
that's not
focus
very
on
nice.
me.
Now, we're all going to respect that you're a diva, but right now we're going to
Yes.
respect Heath, and he's got the floor, because remember we decided it was one voice, one mic, I think, that we agreed on.
Well, where is Michael?
I'm not sure. He called in and said he was
Oh.
sick today, so he's not able to be here with us. But we'll start with Heath, and then, the sooner we can finish
Who
with
is this
Heath,
guy?
then
What
we'll
did
start
do
with
to
you.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Do I have the floor now?
He did.
Sure.
I'm working on the Dark Knight right now. Okay. That's why I'm still in my Joker costume. Stressors. Well, you guys don't know, but I recently had a daughter, and I'm going through a breakup with the actress on Brokeback Mountain.
I can relate to that.
No, not yet, Whitney, because he's still talking, so you'll be the next one.
Okay, so my stressor is this breakup I'm going through. I'm worried about not being a good father, and the combination, and working way too much. And the combination of all three is making it so I can't sleep, and it's making me, quite frankly, really depressed. So yeah, those are my stressors, Doc.
So, Whitney, you have a child as well.
I do.
Beautiful.
Christina.
Beautiful girl.
She is
And-
amazing.
and-
Just a bundle of joy.
Now, can you give Heath some feedback about what it's like when you're having stressors about being a good parent, or maybe some of the
It can become
fears?
very overwhelming, Doc, honestly. As a diva, trying to do 1,000,001 things all at once, trying to satisfy my husband, trying to take Bobby Christina to school, that can become very overwhelming.
Right.
And so what I do is I hire someone to help me with that.
Okay.
But at times when the babysitter is not able to come.
Take care of yourself.
Okay, Amy, White House, one house.
One voice,
I'm
one
talking
mic.
to you.
So we're
I'm talking to the doc.
we're gonna let Whitney continue to talk, and then
Thank you very
Amy,
much.
you'll get the floor
Okay.
next. Okay.
Heath, right?
Heath.
Yeah, that's my
Or
name.
Joker, which one do you want to be preferred?
My name is
Prefer
Heath,
that.
Heath Ledger.
Heath. Okay.
Don't let the costume fool you.
Can I
I'm
just
Heath
fix your
Ledger.
hair? Because you look a mess. Who's
Is that
your
okay?
beautician?
Is that okay if she touches your hair?
You don't fucking touch him.
Come
There,
here.
what
Let
you
me
do?
help you.
I prefer not.
Okay.
Okay.
So you'd
well,
rather
alright.
not.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, Doc, sometimes, yes, I feel like I need to drink alcohol just to relax me because I don't do crack. Crack is whack. We already established that. But sometimes, yes, it is because I live a very demanding life.
Right.
You know,
Right.
I just sometimes I don't know what to do with it, and I just, smoke weed every now and then to help me to just, be calm. Yeah.
So the alcohol and the marijuana use has been something that you've helped to take the edge off and deal with the stress. But you said you've also been able to ask for help by way of like a nanny or a babysitter. So you're using some of the finances you have
toilets,
to right. Oh, and you have so you have a housekeeper and whatnot. So that might be something you can consider if you're having some stress.
I don't know if he can afford that. Can you afford a maid?
Maybe.
You only got one movie. Amy, I am not talking to you. How many movies have you been in? 0.
She's a
I'm
singer.
not a fucking diva.
Well, we're all
Don't
equal
hate
in
on me
this.
because I am a diva.
It's going to be really important, even though you're a diva, that we all are equals as far as we're all human beings and we all deserve a certain amount of respect. So you two have been struggling through this session, and that's all right. The sessions, I encourage you both to hang in here because things are going to change, and you might be able to actually support each other. So today it's a struggle,
Fucking mad.
but just trust me.
I don't like the way she talks either. It just bothers me.
Right.
You got a problem with my accent?
I do have a problem. I wish she would talk freaking normal.
Fucking diva.
So, again, with the respect. And I'm just going to have to keep reminding you about it because the only way that our group is going to be able to help each other,
Is this almost over?
almost over, we're going to be wrapping up, is to appreciate our differences and the different things that we can bring to the table. Like you brought in the issue of getting support to help raise your children. That's a resource that Heath might be able to consider. So I'm just going to summarize up as we're wrapping up towards the end.
I didn't get to share.
Oh, Amy, I'm sorry.
Don't nobody want
What?
to hear what you have to say.
I'm
No,
just talking to you.
Absolutely.
Respect,
It's
wait,
your
wait,
opportunity.
respect.
What has been going on this week for you with stress or triggers?
Talking about my stresses and triggers, my ex-husband and I used to use together all the time, and that's what I would, when he used, I used.
You should be able to relate to that, Whitney.
No, I cannot. We
Not
have
relate.
nothing in common.
Exactly.
Okay?
I don't
I'm the
think I
diva
relate
and
to
she's
divas.
trash.
So we're going to let Amy have the floor right now so that she can check in and we can move on with the group.
Thank you. So, like I said, my ex-husband, big trigger, and now I'm alone and just use and, stress out.
And is the loneliness or possibly the boredom or not having things to really keep your mind busy, is that part of the struggle with the triggers?
I never thought about that.
You tend to use a little bit more when you have a lot of time by yourself, or maybe you don't have a lot of things going on that day.
I've never thought about that.
It's something to think about. Some people do much better with structure. And so we can talk a little bit more as the weeks
I
go
don't
by.
appreciate the way she does that.
Yeah, Whitney, it's really, I'm actually
Why are you
gonna,
such a bitch, Whitney?
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave if it keeps getting disruptive. So I want you to be in this group. I want you to contribute.
'Cause I need to be here.
We're only here for a
Can
short
you write the
time.
judge a letter on my behalf?
If you continue to be respectful of everybody, I will be able to write a really good
Oh,
letter
that's
to the
fantastic.
judge. So we're gonna make sure that happens, and we'll keep you
I
on
just
track.
have something else to say.
What's that?
Amy is snorting powder.
Well,
As we
first,
sit in this group, you can tell.
so first of all, we're gonna be
Fucking
as
diva.
part of the respect is we're not gonna be accusing
needs
each
to go to
other of
rehab.
using. We're not
Trying to
gonna.
make me go to rehab.
We're not gonna
I
accuse
said
each other.
No,
Now, if you
no.
wanna,
You
if
should
you wanna
accept
ask,
the offer.
if you wanna
to go to
ask
rehab.
Amy that you're concerned and you wanna ask her, that's fine. But we're not
Okay.
gonna be accusing anybody of using drugs
Alright,
here because that's
okay.
not very respectful.
Yeah.
and I want this to be safe for everyone. So,
I'll shut up, I guess.
Amy, if you'd like to, I'd like to speak with you just briefly afterwards and
Sure.
catch up because it's been kind of an intense group for everyone. Next time, we'll continue on working with more of our resources and what we can do with triggers. And yeah, be thinking about that throughout the week. Different things you can use, alright? And we'll just go ahead and pray out.
Okay, thanks, Doc.
I'm not fucking holding her hand.
You know, that is alright, because I don't want to touch you. Actually, I don't want to stand near you. Excuse me, Heath, can you get over here?
If you feel comfortable with that.
I'll hold you. I'll have to get the bodyguard to come in here and relocate you to another area in the room, okay?
Okay, it's all worked out.
Right.
Alright.
Who wants to start us out?
Hallelujah.
Ready on
Hey.
3. 1, 2, 3.
God.
Buddha.
Grant me the
serenity
serenity
to
to accept the things I cannot change, the
courage
to change the things I can, and the wisdom
to know the
The
difference.
difference.
To know.
Alright, I'm out of here. Alright, Doc.
Alright, you guys, thank you. I'll see you
Bye,
next
Doc.
Thank you.
week. Bye.